Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Well, today we have got a busy day and it's hard to believe that we are already starting to mow. It's just mid-March. We've had 80-degree temperatures, then we've also had 30-degree temperatures. So welcome to North Carolina weather. Today we are going to be utilizing our steel weed eater with a forestry blade attachment on there. And we're going to be using this to forestry blade and cut down all of that overgrown brush back there. And we are going to get our bad boy ZT Avenger 60-inch mower back out onto the grass. This is our 3-acre pasture over here where we hope to eventually have cows or sheep or something like that that are grazing this grass, so we're not just mowing it, because it is beautiful fescue. We're going to be mowing this today. Landon's going to be on the forestry blade, so stick around to the end for some before and after. We'll show you all of this overgrown brush that we're going to take out, plus mow this field. So hang out with us today as we do some yard work. Well, there you have it. We have just finished about 2.5 hours worth of work. Most of this video was time lapsed, but you can see behind me what was before and now is after. And we just used our steel FS56 RC weed eater, but it's got a forestry blade attached to it. And then I came back over top of it with the bad boy ZT Avenger 60-inch zero-turn mower. And check out what I found. A a deer had shed its antler. Isn't that awesome? And like we promised you, here is the before on the field. Here's the field after. I had it on 3.75. Wasn't too thick, but in a couple spots had to slow down just a little bit. And here is the before on the overgrown brush and briars, and you can see how thick that is. And here is the after with the forestry blade, plus a little bit of the zero turn mower. And I know the camera is not going to do it justice, but that was a whole lot thicker and more thorns than I had originally thought. Landon did a great job kind of knocking it down, and then I was able to plow over it with the zero turn mower. And of course, you can see the difference between where I have been mowing in the field versus all that brush, but now this can become more of the field and grass and just extends our property even more. And I absolutely love our bad boy mower. I do some of my best thinking because, you know, you're sitting there for 2.5 hours and you've got time to think. And one of the things that I was thinking about that impacted me this past week was learning to talk to yourself more than you listen to yourself. My son has been pole vaulting. He had a PR this past week of 9 feet 6 inches. Yes! But the week prior, he didn't have a very good week. He went into the meet having a bad practice the day before, and he started just telling himself, man, I didn't have a good week of practice. I'm not going to do good. And of course, he didn't do good. But it gave me an opportunity as a dad to just remind him, you know, talk positively to yourself. The Bible talks about death and life in the tongue. And it really is true. And same with homesteading and farming. It's real easy to listen to the negativity, see what everybody else is doing, compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy, by the way. But then you start acting out those negative thoughts. And so it was just a good reminder to him, but also to myself, just to talk positively to yourself. Don't listen to the negativity. Run your race, do your best, but whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're going to be right. Take that for what it's worth. We appreciate you guys tuning in today, watching us mow our homestead, the 3-acre pasture. And if you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.